let's roll our segue for your stories about
brain bucket
sports
rhymes
people getting into
bucket.
trouble, I guess.
All right, so we're going to talk about coaches getting fired. These universities keep offering these huge contracts to these coaches, and the coaches go, huh? Hey, hold on a second. I got to leave this university I just said was the greatest in the world. I found a better one. Anyway, BleacherReport.com, Paul Kasabian has this, I guess, editorializer. So, again, he's going to be probably editorializing because these guys always can't leave their opinions at the door, kind of like me, but I'm not pretending to be a professional writer, am I? LSU Athletics and Athletic Director Scott Woodward have agreed to part ways. Effective Media Department announced Thursday. Effective Executive Deputy Athletic Director Verge Asbury. His name is Asbury. Osbury, okay. Osbury will serve as interim director of athletics moving forward. We thank Scott for the last 6 years of service. Scott Allard, the supervisor's chair, said in a statement he had a lot of success at LSU. We wish him nothing but the best in the future. Our focus now is on moving the athletic department forward and best positioning LSU to achieve its full potential. Woodward addressed the news in his own statement Thursday. The move comes after Ross Dellinger of Yahoo Sports reported LSU and Woodward were finalizing an exit agreement. Woodward's departure comes just one day after Louisiana Governor Jeff Landry issued a scathing remarks on Woodward in the aftermath of LSU firing head coach Brian Kelly and issuing a $54 million buyout. Good work if you can get it. Suck at your job, get rewarded with $54 million. Sounds like a CEO gig, right? Same little conniving little. And again, this guy's in charge of young men's lives almost completely. And of course, Brian Kelly. I don't know if we want to rewind on Brian Kelly's career for a minute, but he was the coach at Notre Dame when the guy, and this hits close to home because my daughter is a video person. The guy filming practices was on a tower, filming practice for Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Windstorm came along. The kid was killed when the tower blew over, and the football coach had no culpability in that. Putting a kid up there, you know what I'm saying? 19-year-old audio video student at Notre Dame. Again, he paid. There was nothing done to this coach because of that. He killed this kid. He legitimately killed him. Nobody else told him to go up there with no safety. Oh, anyway, back to this guy who's getting $54 million for being a bad coach. Landry told reporters that the Board of Supervisors is going to come up with a committee. They're going to find us a coach. We need a committee to find us a coach. No, you're just going to go recycle another coach from another university that's had success, and hopefully he brings all his players with him. That's what happens now in college. LSU Board of Supervisor Chair Scott Ballard was asked about those remarks. He said he hadn't heard those remarks. What was the scathing remarks? I'm missing them. Anyway, I got the scathing remarks reported somewhere else. LSU Board of Supervisors Scott Ballard was asked about these remarks. He said he hadn't heard those comments, but then he said his group would get the job done. Woodward was hired as LSU athletic director in 2019. He's hired some coaches who have led the Tigers to national championships, including Kim Mulkey, women's basketball, who's pissed right now, actually. Jay Johnson, baseball. Jay Clark, women's gymnastics. In short, it's hard to ignore Woodward's hires have led to great success throughout the athletics program. However, Woodward also hired Kelly, who showed some promise early after a solid 10-win season in 22, followed by a 6-win season earlier the year before. They improved. However, Kelly's teams went wrong direction as tenure went on. As the year began with a 5-3 record, capped by an ugly 49-25 loss to number 3 Texas A&M. Of course, again, we're going to reiterate this college football coach is the highest paid employee of the state of Louisiana. And they just gave him $54 million to leave. Football is also king at LSU, and it's clear Governor Landry isn't pleased with the team's recent results for the massive buyout. Apparently, Governor Landry has an issue with Woodward, per Dellinger. He's got it out for him. A leading Louisiana political figure with knowledge and relationship. The governor picks fights and he never forgets a slight. The governor also apparently had an issue with Woodward not rehiring ex-men's basketball coach Will Aid. Now Woodward's time at LSU is coming to an end after the governor's public remarks. There's your story. Let's have a
Man,
situation.
It must really suck to be a coach.
Yeah.
I don't know why they're always complaining if their jobs are so
okay.
hard. It's not like they are responsible for if a team wins or loses, even though it's a team sport.
Yep. The number one thing that they say,
it's obviously the coach, not the players, right?
Right. Yeah, it's the number one thing in team sports. They always say you can't fire the players, right? You fire the players of a team, so you got to fire the coach. You can fire one player, maybe. That's about it. But again, the coach is not getting them ready. It's his fault. Again, $54 million. This guy's out on his ass, and he'll get another job, right? He'll get another job because he can sit out and be a TV analyst. It's another sweet gig. You don't even have to show up for your job. You just show up on Sunday and sit in front of a camera and spout your nonsense about football because everybody listens to you because you're a coach. It doesn't matter if you know what the hell you're talking about.
Yeah, totally.
And speaking of coaches, I got to give you applause here. Hold on a second. I shirking my responsibilities. I'm a professional shirker. There's one class I got A's in high school.
Shirking your responsibility.
All right. Shirking. And we're going to talk about another fired coach in the middle of his contract.
Yeah.
Huge contract, by the way. This is a coach with a whole shitload of success at the university he was at, which is really shocking.